Looking at the Nekopara series from the outside will reveal that it is simply another cat-girl visual novel. Well, to be honest, that's exactly what it is. However, developer NekoWorks has found a way to make fans fall in love with the growing cast through quality art and sequels that build up a semi-compelling narrative. True, it comes down to having an intimate relationship with catgirls, but Nekopara Volume 4 gives us a more emotional and unique angle by focusing on the main protagonist. Nekopara Volume 4 opens the La Soleil doors once again, and it's as busy as ever. The main protagonist, Kashao, is excited to see the growth, but something is eating away at him. He begins doubting his skills as he recalls how his father mentions that his cakes lack something known as a core. The story then shifts to Kashao attempting to clear his head and go on a mission to meet back up with his mentor and figure out what he lacks. It's an interesting premise for the series that is largely focused on the Catpanion characters. Every entry would introduce new catgirls and build on their personalities. However, here we see a fully established friendship between the cast that shows some growth in their personalities. Kashao has been known to help these characters in the past, so now it seems they are willing to do their best to help him, and it's fun to see play out. With the significant focus being on the already established cast, it's interesting how the scope of Nekopara Volume 4 evolves over its narrative. Kashao finds himself in Paris with Shuguri, and they encounter another catgirl who is helping out his mentor. There's a backstory between Kashao and this character, but it's story beats that should probably go unspoiled. The narrative stays mostly focused on these themes, but deviates in some instances to share moments of the girls interacting with others that they aren't normally paired with. Further, we see the characters celebrate the holidays together, which creates a nice passage of time for the entire story. Still, this isn't ecchi, so expect the obligatory hot springs and deviation from the plot to set up some intimate scenes. There's a good sense of pacing in Nekopara Volume 4, but I couldn't help but notice that some scenes feel rushed, as the narrative really wants to focus on Kashu's growth. It's great to see him in the spotlight, but I wish they could have also given him the option of a voiced audio to sell the experience. He's even present in some of the CGs, so why not go all in? The relationship scene speed allows the story to highlight Kashao and Shuguri's relationship in this entry. Still, the developer found ways to incorporate the large cast of characters and give them a few scenes that complement the narrative's progression and reflect their personalities more. It's ultimately a way to show their growth without reusing old jokes. Still, you'll get scenes of cinnamon drooling and chocolate and vanilla doing their best, but the narrative plays off these scenes instead of shoehorning them into the story for the sake of it. To be clear, there's minimal downside to Nekopara Volume 4. In fact, for an ecchi catgirl visual novel, it doesn't let up on its presentation. The comedic writing is solid for most of the scenes, and the numerous backstories, CGs, costume changes, poses, and animations really sell the experience of this visual novel. Interestingly, given that this does have age content in it, I played through the game without the age scenes and still enjoyed the narrative for what it was. There's only a slight focus on the sexual aspects of the story, but it's one of the more cohesive all ages versions that I've read. As for the age content, well, it's pretty graphic, and I'm sure fans will enjoy all the quality time they get to spend with the new and returning characters. Nekopara Volume 4 gives the fans exactly what they want, while also focusing on a few emotional story beats of Kashao trying to gain his father's respect. It's a unique angle that adds to the characters' relationships and shows that the developer isn't getting too comfortable. There's a layer of quality here which can easily be found through its design and comedic writing. Noisy Pixel is giving Nekopara Volume 4 a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review on noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.